Rahu Bet, Hotel, whatever, everybody. Unknown Nasu here. I'm black at it like a crack addict. Let's talk about it. So we're gonna get into it today. So my brother made a video recently on the books he's gonna be reading, which is dope. It looked like he got a nice fire selection. I'm really curious to see what his review is gonna be on it, and also, is it worth me getting the book? That's one thing we're going to be bringing to this table that's going to be way better than everybody else, because I know that a lot of people in the conscious community do a lot of reading, but they don't even tell us what we're reading, because there's been plenty of times where I watch like Shaka Most start cooking somebody on a debate or start talking about Kemet, and I'm like, yo, where you get that from? He don't tell us. Nobody knows. So I'm stuck going to Amazon priming books I didn't want because they're hella boring, and they don't even talk about what he was talking. So I'm gonna be I'm actually gonna be taking a step further. So I make these videos. Books I be reading is 99.9% inspirational. I mean, not inspirational. Informative information. And there's no way I can keep all that good stuff in my head. So what I'm gonna be doing is actually after whatever I'm reading, if there's something that I feel that touches me or some important information, I'm actually going to add it to a speech I'm making. I noticed that a lot of people that are activists, they do a lot of speeches, and I'm not that good at speeches. I think I'm pretty decent, but I'm not that good, and it's because I don't do it enough, and also I feel like a lot of my speeches be freestyle, and I'll be missing some points. So I'm gonna be doing this after I read a book, or when I reading a book. If I have anything that I find that's very important or pertains to a lecture or whatever I'm doing, if it pertains to that topic, I'm gonna incorporate it into my thing. So I'm actually gonna be learning it more so because I'm gonna be actually speaking it and writing it down more. So let's get into the first book. Don't judge me. First book, I'm gonna be reading the Personal Finances for Dummies. Oh man, this book, I've had this book for a while. This actually book was outside in the rain. It's still strong right now. I've been wanting a finance book, because I know that us as a people, our finances don't really be on point, or we don't really. I feel like we don't really understand the real meaning of money, credit, and all these things. So I want to be able to learn it, apply it, so I can teach it. So I got this book. It was free, and it's 300 and. Without including table context, it's about 418. I briefly read a little bit in this book, and little stuff. Like I learned a little bit about credit, learned about what scores are gonna like possibly get you approved. Ones is gonna be like, get the fuck out of here. Why are you here in the first place? The one thing I really like about this book, I'm gonna show you what page I'm on. I'm on page 34, which means I ain't rating nothing really. The thing I really like about it is you can apply these things immediately. That's one thing I like. I hate people that talk about stuff they heard and seen but don't apply it. So, like for instance, it was talking about credit scores, and it's talking about what's good, what's bad, what's don't even walk in this building bad. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna go check my credit score. Let me see what it looked like. You know what I mean? So I can get a gauge of where I'm at. So that's one reason I chose this book. So I think you guys seen this book before, but I haven't really read it since then, because I tend to read other books. Like I'll watch a video or hear somebody talk about something, or and I'm like, oh, that interests me. So I'll go buy that book and leave one of the books I've been reading to the side. I guess it's similar to like artists that that draw. They never go to the page 2 that's clean. They always just open it up and get right to it. That's how I feel about reading books, where I'll just like, yo, forget this page. I'm going on. I need something different. So. Kemetic Diet. I ordered this one off Amazon. It was about 30, and I think like $25. I'm definitely about to be cheating on this book. This is the book I'm gonna be doing. Like my brother said, I'm gonna be doing the audio with it, cause yo, this book hella big, bro. Like hella pages. It's actually less than the other one, but hella words. That thing got hella big words. These ones got hella tiny words, hella facts. So it's gonna take some time. But I do know we had a way of eating. I made a video of this before. I know we have a way of eating that I think we need to get back to, and also just break down the science and the spirituality of why we eating these things. You know what I mean? Instead of just eating just to eat it. You know what I mean? I want to know why I'm doing this. I want to learn about herbs. That's in here. Herbs. Every time I think of herbs, I think about this.
Got something that might interest you.
I always visualize Resident Evil when I think of herbs. I don't know why. But yeah, so I'm about to be knocking this book out. So this is gonna be fun. The little bit I read, I think I have a bookmark in here too. Let's see, I be dabbling these books. Don't be getting into them. First of all, I got a flashcard of the Nuapui, wounded, which means where. I'm on page 32. What's up with me stopping at books on page 30s? So yeah, so I'm gonna get back into this book. This book is like super dope because there's been times where I read something on here. It's talking about life, and like you felt it. You like the author cooking. So I'm about to be getting into that book. Last but not least, this book I have for a minute, and I think this is super dope. I don't even know why. Oh wow, what page am I on this one? 62. I'm actually last a little further. So this is a non-value non-value contribution to civilization. I heard about this book a lot. I actually heard this book from Brother Play and Shaka Amos. That's not why I bought it. I bought this because the author, everybody loved Dr. John Henry Clarke, and I have not read any of his books. I know he's like the comedic god. So I bought this book. But the cool thing about this book, I got this off Amazon too. And you know me, if it ain't cheap, it ain't for me. I didn't get it cheap. I didn't get it free. I said, if it ain't free, it ain't for me. I didn't get it free, but I got it damn near free because it's the used edition. The dope thing about, I love getting used books, to be honest. As long as all the pages on there, I like reading other people's notes. I want to know what they was thinking. That's why when I have in my books, you always see me highlighting stuff and writing stuff. So when I pass my books, I want y'all to know, like, what was he thinking when he read this? So I got a lot of highlighted books, a lot of highlighted words on here, which is dope. But the thing that makes this book even doper, it comes with a study guide. You know what I mean? That's super dope. Like literally teaching myself, like in class, like, you know, like it'll be like, what did chapter 6 say? Explain this. Yo, this is, I already know this stuff, right? That shit light work, bro. Come on, Clark. So, you know, I get tired of hearing from black people. They always be like, we create everything. And I'd be like, what we create? What do we create first? They don't even tell me. You hear a rat piss on cotton. You know what I mean? They don't really know. They just hear this a lot. They just think because we hear first, it means we created everything. It's just bizarre. So I would say everything that's wrong, we create those things too. But so I want to be able to see exactly. I know in this, where I got to the point, they're talking about how we started foraging before everybody else did. So I want to be more on point with my dates and times to help my argument out. So I feel like using a study guide will help me remember the dates, because it just makes your argument so much better. I love going back to back and be like, nah, we created swords first. And then, I mean, that holds weight. But now let's say I say, yo, we created swords in 400 BCE, like instant shutdown. Because one, it knows that people know what I'm talking about. And first of all, I ain't gonna even look it up in the first place. So there's one more book I have. It's a motivational book. It's How to Become a King. It's in my room. I don't feel like walking. Go get it to be honest. I read it already. Super powerful. I liked it. But the thing about that book, I read that book in chapters. I read that book in chapters every day. So what will happen is I'll read a chapter and I'll read it, get me hella motivated, and I'll get to reading the real books. You know what I mean? So I'm reading it again because it made me feel good. You know what I mean? It made me wake up in the morning and keep that mindset of kingship. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get back to that book. Last but not least, I'm gonna be doing, like I said, I'm gonna be reading some Dr. York books that's on my phone, and then also I tend to go back and reread these books multiple times because, yo, it's too much facts in here to remember everything. And to make sure I'm studying it properly, like what happens is I do a Dr. York books. I'll read one and then while the other book is coming, because you know black people time, they ship your stuff like 3-4 weeks later. So I actually try to read it twice before that one book comes in so I can study it a little bit more. So I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure I can. So you like looking at this book, just let you know. I do be reading. I do be highlighting. This is the last page almost, 116. So I really be in these things. You know, it's funny, like, people always be saying, yo, Dr. York, he's pseudo. And then, like, the more I read in these books, I'm like, I don't see what y'all say is pseudo. Mind you, I don't agree with everything that's in these books. Like, I be like, yo, bro, that's a little pushing it. Like, I ain't really, but I'm like, I can see where you're coming from. You know what I mean? I feel what you're saying, but it's not like, yo, I'm with it to the end. But the information when it talks about how far the sun is, all these things, I'm like, yo, how's that pseudo? But anyways, it's time to get out of here. Don't forget to comment, subscribe. We got some videos coming up. Moving forward, we're gonna be doing some more collab videos. Y'all, I know y'all like the video that we both did. That's super crazy. Like that video is us being super light. This is us trying to get you guys a direct direct topic and staying on topic. That's what that video was. Well, the way we interact is so much differently. So you're gonna see that happen. Like the way we argue, the way we debate is gonna be super entertaining. You know what I mean? We're not that serious like at all. I like to say, it'd be like we're more like conscious Hodge twins. That's the best way to put it. I mean, if you want to say my older brother and I how we are, we're like the conscious Hodge twins. If y'all want to see that stuff, yo, it's about to be fire. Stay tuned. It's Unknown in the Suit. I'm out.